Okay, so we are starting history, a new unit on Native Americans, and we're just going to um, talk a little bit about um, what is called the land bridge. So here we have a picture of the world, and it's a flat map and not a globe. So the globe would be round, and this is our map. And you're kind of working on that in your geography. So that will help you here to kind of understand this concept. So you guys are going to do a fun activity to demonstrate what I'm going to explain. So, what they wanted to what I'm going to try to explain today are their how people got to North America. So here we have North America over here, and we have what we call right here is a small it's called the Bering Strait. So let me go ahead and what a theory states is how people got to North America over here, and what they say is that they had migrated from Asia over here, and you see how this orange, this piece of Asia wraps around over here. If this were a globe, you can see right over here, and let's see if I can scroll my picture over a little bit more. There we go, we can see it. And so they would, what they say is that this group of nomadic people followed herds, big game for food, and that this Bering Strait, which is now water, used to be frozen in ice where they could have walked across it. So this is one theory where people were inhabiting this area here, and what so this piece of land, or this Bering Strait, was separating the continent of Asia and North America, where there once was what they call a bridge, a landed and where there was ice, a bridge of land and ice between the two continents, and people and animals walked across this bridge to come to the continent of North America. And so what you guys are going to do, so instead of the earth being covered with land and water in the same way it is now, a long time ago, the northernmost part of North America, Europe, Asia were covered with ice. So imagine having ice and snow as far as the eye could see, sort of like a giant skating rink, where the ice was so thick that people and animals could walk on it without being afraid of falling through. So we often refer this to the time of the Ice Age. So a lot of you have heard that, the popular movies of Ice Age. The hunters who lived during the Ice Age were nomads, meaning they didn't live in one place like we do now. Instead, they followed the animals that they hunted for food and clothing, and the hunters lived mostly in caves or made shelters of animal skins that they were able to take apart and move. As the animals began to move in search of food, the hunters followed. Some of the animals crossed the bridge from Asia and entered North America as they did as the hunters followed. After a long time, the bridge disappeared. So let's go ahead and take a closer look. So this is a closer look at the Bering Strait right here. So these animals would travel across this bridge as well, and then the nomads would follow. And after a long time, the bridge disappeared because as the climate began to get warmer, the ice began to melt, and the water would cover this land bridge, and they could no longer get across. But so then they would have inhabitants here, and that's that's one of the theories of how this got inhabited by people. And so what you guys are going to do is kind of make and demonstrate what happened here. So you can take a bowl And you can take clay or, so I have some clay here, and I have like different colors of clay. I don't have any brown, but you can use any color clay. Um, you can use anything that you can mold. You can actually get mud and to demonstrate, to represent the land or the continent, or to represent here this which is Siberia, or this part of Asia and this part of North America here, and then to represent this Bering Strait. So what you'll want to do is um, you can take water, and you can put it into the freezer and freeze that, or you can take ice cubes, um, or you can even color the water blue if you want, and you can put it in to represent the oceans. But just you can just be as creative as you want on that. Then you can put ice cubes across the two land pieces, to represent the ice that was frozen. And then once you're ready to go, you can keep your continent or your model out. And as that ice melts, you'll see that the water will rise and will cover the land here, and then you will not have that land bridge any longer. So you want to make an ice land bridge between two pieces of continent, so that you can represent how inhabitants got to the New World. Remember, this is just a theory, and that scientists have come up with, and there are definitely other ways that inhabitants could have gotten here, and but this is just one way that we are studying today. So go ahead and make your model. Take pictures of it, because I will ask you at the end of the week for those, and have fun representing and showing this model. And we will be studying more in the coming days about Native Americans. So have fun with that and take pictures. Thanks. Have a great day.